Shelley Winter Show, ladies and gentlemen. Live, local, topical, and relevant. And we are coming down to the last segment. I want to talk about something. You hear me a lot. You know, there's some misunderstandings out there about my vote, where it's going to go. You hear me endorsing candidates and everything like that. I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. I just don't like what's going on. And part of me not liking what's going on is because I'm seeing far too many people being snowed, right? I can't say the word I want to say on the radio, but far too many people being snowed. And they're being snowed by people who know better, you know, really. Like I heard a lot of commentary today on Fox News about airline prices and fuel prices. And I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. The airline prices are going up and the fuel price, because the fuel is going up because we're attacking Iran. And you've been defending that move since February 28th. And now you're just talking about airline prices and fuel prices going up as if you didn't say for the last 6 weeks that this was a good thing. And I'm thinking to myself, who does that? The only type of people that would do something like that are people that don't respect the people who are viewing them or listening to them. Because let me tell you something, I have a lot of friends who voted just like me all 3 times. I have the hats, the T-shirts, I have the passes hanging around at my house, hanging over a lamp that proves that I was there. And really what they think of us and you and me and us is that we're not smart people. It's the truth. They don't think you're smart people. Because by and large, they think anybody that's listening to them is not sophisticated. They look at you no differently than the left looks at us. I'm telling you, I know these people. That's why they're able to come on radio, television, podcasts, or whatever it is and say something completely different today what they said yesterday, because they think you're stupid. And it hurts me to see you following these people blindly in everything they say. That's why I get so passionate, because I'm seeing what's going on. People will tell you on Monday how great this is and what a great move and Trump's resetting world affairs and a new world order. And on Wednesday, when new news comes out, they act like they didn't say that to you on Monday. It's because they don't respect your intelligence. They think you don't remember. They see you as rubes and dupes no differently than the left does. That's why there's so many grifters on our side. And the funny thing is, everyone calls everyone else a grifter. I come along and try and tell you the God's honest truth as I see it. As I see it, my opinion. I try and back it up with facts. I try and back it up with history. I try and back it up with the data. And you call me names. You tell me I'm a Democrat now. And I'm simply trying to keep it real with you and let you know these people don't respect you. They just see you as numbers. They see you as a paycheck. That's it. I don't. I see you as human beings. That's why you see me all over the place. That's why you see me at meetings. That's why you see me going to different events, because I know you personally. I look you in the eyes when I see you, and I see you. I know you're a human being. I know you have family. I know you're a grandfather, a grandmother, a mother, a father, a student, a recent graduate, an engaged person, getting ready to get married person. I know all of you. I see you all the time. I do Jazz Fest. Hundreds of you come to that. I do a holiday party. Hundreds of you come to that. I do a birthday party. Hundreds of you come to that. I'm doing something this summer. Hundreds of you will come to that. I know you personally. These people don't know you personally. And it sickens me that they will talk to you and lie to you every single day, and you just keep going back for it. And I know for a fact they don't respect you. Because if they did, they would be able to tell you what's going on and not sugarcoat it and not spin it and not twirl it around in some niceties. They would say straight up, hey, this is what happened today. But they don't. They never come back the next day and say, hey, I got it wrong yesterday. Because someone somewhere told them, consultant somewhere said, don't ever admit that you got it wrong. Why not? You're not infallible. You're not perfect. Neither am I. Neither are you. No one is. So why can't you come on the radio and say, hey, you know what I said yesterday? I kind of had got some new facts. Why can't you say that? The only people that would think like that thinks the listener or the viewer or the clicker or whatever that person is not smart, is not bright. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sitting here every night, 7 to 9, sharing with you what I think and what I see in the world. I know sometimes many of you hate what I have to say, but I'm going to say it anyway because I feel I owe it to you to be brutally honest with my opinion. And if you can't respect me being brutally honest with my opinion when I know you're going to disagree, you think what I just said about Spirit Airlines, any of my African-American friends felt good about me saying that? Probably not. I may get text messages, I may get calls when I get home, but it's my opinion. And when they do call me, they say, man, Shelly, you might have gone too far, but it was funny. That's what they'll say. Because they know from in my heart, I'm just being honest with my opinion. It may be offensive to somebody someplace. It should be offensive to somebody at some point. I do 8 segments a night. 2 hours, 4 segments apiece. 8 segments. Trust me when I tell you, during those 8 segments, I'm going to offend somebody. Not on purpose. I don't set out to do it. But I'm going to offend somebody. Because I'm just sharing my opinion. The other people are telling you what you want to hear on a near constant basis. That should be troubling to you. Even a pastor, your favorite pastor, your church that you go to and tithe at, even your pastor doesn't consistently on every Sunday tell you exactly what you want to hear. It's a Shelley Winter Show. I say this every night because I mean it in my heart, because I've seen it in my own life, and I've seen it in the life of others. God loves you. Peace.